feminine energy is passive and receptive.
Yeah.
That is what is indicative of the feminine energy, passive and receptive. So when you look at the mother, she's passive, yet the baby's being formed beautifully. Receptive, so she needs to be receiving of the care. So for the masculine energy is powerful, it's movement, it's provision, that's a masculine energy. So as you were saying before, I totally agree. This is the time when the man really steps into the role of providing for her to completely just be receptive.
That's right, and there'll probably be a lot of women laughing at this because that actually generally doesn't happen. A mum in this day and age is dropping kids off, going to work, feeling really stressed. By the end of the day, they've got the kids to bed, they're completely exhausted, and you're going, what time do we have? You know, by the way, I'm 35 weeks pregnant, and I haven't stopped work. Actually, I'm still working through till I'm 37 weeks. 39 weeks. And you've never given yourself that time or allowed yourself that time to actually be and relax in that pregnancy. And you've got into a really, it's habitual. A man goes to work, he comes home, he may be fed. Their role is still habitual as well. So I suppose what Cora and I are saying is that we're just opening up a book here of bringing in some new habits when it comes to pregnancy and a mum and dad at home, and creating a different space for this divine being to come into. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. When something changes in your life, so if you need to get from one shore to the other, you hop on a boat, row across to the other shore. When you reach the other shore, you would be silly to continue rowing across the land, right? It's time to create a new habit.
So what do you think, for you being a dad, what you went through, what were some nice things that you did during your pregnancies and with your kids?
I took ownership of the pregnancy as well. So just because the mother is carrying the baby doesn't mean that the father isn't also pregnant.
Yeah.
He's also pregnant with what? So when the child is born, two other people are born. Is the mother, when the child is born, the mother's born, as well as the father is born. So energetically, two things happen. There's a mass transformation that takes on, but no one tells you this.
Yeah.
So you're not aware of it, and you're not conscious to the shift that happens. And if you're conscious to the shift, it's more, it's a very feminine thing, and that for both of them, and that the shift will happen naturally. You know this is about to happen. Then your intuition can click in really well, because how many parents go, oh my God, now what do I do?
Yeah.
Because you haven't allowed that energetic shift to take place.
Yeah. And so what were things that you did?
Sure.
Yeah.
I, first of all, I owned it that I was pregnant too.
Yeah.
And that made me realise just how much I needed to create rest for my partner at the time. Because she was a real goer as well.
Yeah.
So I needed to remind her to slow down.
Yeah.
You're growing a baby. And that's the thing. Reminding the mother, because she
what
will.
they're doing.
Yeah. You say with these other kids or anything like that, they get busy, or they feel they've got to still catch up with their friends, and the pressures on women are incredible. But if there's going to be pressure on you, there's really pressure on you to do one thing, that's rest. And what I was doing was I was, as much as I could, creating an environment where she could rest. I actually had to physically take her and sit her down at times.
Yeah.
So she could be more meditative about what was going on. Being kind.
Yeah,
Just
kindness
being
is
kind.
really important.
Yeah.
And, to let the, most women tend to get quite hormonal, quite tired, and you've just got to choose your battles. And as a male, and most guys will already know this, just to let things go. Find the peace whenever you can.
Yeah.
So I think it's just awareness to what's happening for mother and baby. Baby can feel everything through mother's nervous system. Baby can hear everything. Baby can consciously feel everything as well.
Yeah.
So and for that male just to step it up.
Yes.
That's their job is to step it up and do what they can over those 9 months to provide a beautiful, healing, calm space for mum and baby, and a connection with mum as well. That's not just baby, but providing a really loving, romantic, nurturing space for mum as well.
That was the other thing I was going to say is you always be telling guys, be telling your partner how beautiful she is. Become very conscious of the changes that are taking place. There's changes happening every day. Become conscious of it, become aware of it, and let her know just how beautiful. If you can really connect, you'll see the aura of the woman and the child. It's all there, and it's very powerful to it. But let her know how beautiful she is, because it's hard on the body.
Yeah, it is. And most of us who've been pregnant, it's really hard to see our bodies change. And you know, as much as we know we're carrying a baby, it's also realizing that we're getting larger in lots of different directions. And you know, if we all had a good chat about it, we probably don't like it. So for a man and those around us to keep reminding a pregnant mum how beautiful they are, no matter what, every day, you're on a winner.
This is the thing, is that every day is a new day. Remind yourself that it's not sufficient that you said she looked beautiful yesterday. Today is not yesterday.
Yeah.
And don't be token gesture on it. What I mean is, like, really observe your partner, observe the growth that's going on, observe the miracle that's happening, and the beauty. There'll be truth in your words. You're beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And that will just help with chemical balance and makeup that's going on in her body, because if she can just get that little wee hit of oxytocin, serotonin, so always be touching the tummy, admiring what's going on, touching her body, giving her the relax her shoulders down, give her
lots of body work.
Lots of body work. She needs to be treated like she is. She's basically playing the role of Mother Earth.
She needs to be a goddess.
Yes.
A true goddess. And yeah.
The outcome of doing this sounds like we're just talking about, well, okay, it sounds pretty simple. It is very simple, and it's the simple things that are hardest to do. This is really simple. It's not hard to do this.
No.
But making it a practice, this is the most meditative time you can enter.
It's a ritual.
It is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ritual. A pregnancy is a beautiful ritual, and mum and dad have to become a beautiful ritual through this pregnancy. Is there anything else?
It's just the outcome. What will be, this child will arrive, and you've been going through this ritual, which means rituals prepare you for something.
Yeah.
And I think there's just not enough parents out there preparing themselves for this little life that's going to come.
Yeah.
So when you're celebrating the pregnancy every single day, celebrating the goddess that is the mother, because when that baby arrives, she's never going to be the same person again. The woman dies, and the mother comes, and she's a mother for the rest of her life.
She is. She's a new woman, and most mums will tell you that you become a new person when you mother, a new woman once you've had that baby. Life changes. So we'll touch on the birth in another video, but